Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Punter Mitch Wishnowsky ready to do the honors. And we're off in Detroit. Khalif Raymond to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Goff on 1st and 10. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. He's got some. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, 1st sack on the board on the 1st drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins. He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
On comes Jack Fox to handle the 4th down punt for the Lions. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Brings it in at the 12. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And the 49ers will go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Oh, he lost the football. Going the other way, Lions have it.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. Catch made left side by Laporta. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the 37. Throw complete to Williams. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Gibbs now from the gun. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
that vision he has when he gets into space, like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Gibbs. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Into the hands of Gibbs. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Goff back to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Starting from the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. They're out and set. 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Brought down by the veteran Carlton Davis. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They motion a receiver left. From the 28. Brought in by Ayuk. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Just a field goal separates these two. We're back to Ford Field right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. Hits some space around midfield. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You call that 1st down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Reads incomplete over the middle.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here's Purdy to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for the back that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Moody knocks it through. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's Raymond on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They go play action with Goff. Get some space around midfield.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Working quickly here. This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Off play action, Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
A conversion unlikely, but the offense is going for it. 4th and 13. They'll go for it. Goff. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Adoree Jackson makes the play. And the 49ers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I don't think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. And it's the 49ers who have 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked by T.J. Edwards. And the Lions get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 45-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Laporta pulls it in along the sideline. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs. Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. From the red zone now. This is complete to Gibbs. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Looking to throw. Goff. Got a screen to the running back. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. Goff on third. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's 4th down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Receiver in motion, going left. One final shot before halftime. Escapes out to the left. And the defender comes away with it. That's Deommodore Lenoir. And the 49ers come up with a turnover and hold strong on 4th down. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Alex Anzalone there on the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Third and short. Here's Purdy. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. That's Carlton Davis. And the Lions get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Well, Brock, it was an absolute battle in the first half as they played to a tie, heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the second half, especially where one of these teams makes the play, right? That one that we're going to circle.
He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Detroit. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, the offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Fox now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Reeled in by George Kittle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Hit made by T.J. Edwards.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Back to McCaffrey on 2nd down. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
First down, they go back to McCaffrey. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Going run again with McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. It's going to be 2 on the pickup, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 13.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Here's Raymond on the return. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 32 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. New set of downs for him at the 38. Cooper going to motion over left. Goff on 1st and 10. It's taken in by Williams. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And that's good for a gain of 5. Down by Fred Warner. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. A tight end in motion now. Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. That's caught for the first. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Cooper going to motion over left. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Third and a lone yard coming up. From the gun, Goff. And in for the Detroit touchdown. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Fox now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now again, it's McCaffrey heading right. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Motioning left is their running back. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Kittle brings it in. No one around, he's got space. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, 1st down.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Purdy on 1st down. That finds Ayuk complete. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. Motioning Jennings left. 1st down throw by Purdy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last 2nd attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. From the gun is Purdy. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. Shotgun snap for Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Brandon Ayuk. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Desperation time here on fourth. He finds him beyond the marker. He has the San Francisco touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So now, massive moment coming up for the 49ers as they go for two. To throw again, it's Purdy. Oh no, they get him yet again. That's Carlton Davis. And the Lions have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Goff back to throw. He puts some air under it. Deep down the middle it goes. Brought in inside the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions push the lead up to 12.
49ers 12.
Fox now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Purdy. And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually. So 2nd down coming up.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
This ball's caught by McCaffrey. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Kate, I'm going to call that, even though it looks like nothing on the stat sheet, a win-win for both sides. Defense, well, they rally. They get right to that throw in the flat for a no gain. The offense, well, they just remind that defense, you not only got to cover us vertically, we're going to stretch you horizontally as well. You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. They connect for the 1st. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Offense in the hurry up here. Purdy throwing here on 1st. He puts some air under this one. Deep right. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers now within one score in the fourth. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll go right side with Gibbs. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Off play action, Goff. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions leading by 5. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Looking to throw. Throw complete to Williams. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Defense just needs to hold them short. It's 4th and 7. He's back to throw. This is complete to Olave. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Into the hands of Olave. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he's brought down after a modest gain up to the 46. The gain of 4 for them, and that sets up 3rd and 7. Another one for Gibbs. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. This one, take it in. This certainly is going to help field position. 26 on the run back. And they'll get ready to go on offense.
at their own 20-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. One final shot here. On the move, headed right. Trying to push it deep downfield. It's intercepted. That will do it. Rodney Thomas has got it. So in Motor City, it's a home win for the Lions.